sellers are still living 6 months ago and buyers are looking 6 months ahead.
So are you getting buyers thinking that there's going to be a crash?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's what the initial pieces that I'm hearing. And it's up to us as real estate advisors to bring the sellers into reality as to what is going on. And we could talk about that a little bit later, because I have a really interesting way of looking at what we call absorption rates, helping a seller with those absorption rates. But it's same thing with the buyers, figuring out, is right now a good time for them to buy? And if it works for their situation and it's a good time to buy, then they should pull the trigger rather than wait, because historically over time, houses are going to go up 3 to 5% every year.
Yeah. And the data helps. It really does. But how do you explain to people, whether they're buyers or sellers, the price reductions, the big price reductions that everybody's doing to stay in front of the market changes?
It's very interesting because that has evolved over the last, I would say, 90 days. The first piece on it is there are some realtors that are looking backwards rather than forwards when they help sellers with pricing the property.
Oh, okay. So they're running the comps a little too far back.
Yes. So because if you were to price a piece of property and we look at those comparable houses and they sold 6 months ago, pricing was a lot different 6 months ago. We were still seeing multiple offers over asking price. And if you are pricing your house based on what was happening 6 months ago, you've missed the boat.
Well, and I think it's normal for agents to go back 6 months because that's what we normally do in a neutral market.
Yep.
But now that it's quicker.
Yeah, it's interesting. And something that I'm doing when I sit down, and I'm actually coaching realtors to do this. And if you're going to go 6 months back, go 6 months back, not for the purposes of pricing. Go 6 months back to see how many houses are selling in that neighborhood a month. Then once you figure out how many houses are selling in that neighborhood a month, then do your calculations on, if I come on the market tomorrow and there's 5 other active houses there, and only 2 are selling a month, according to what's happened in the last 6 months, then it may take 3 or 4 months if I go at a higher price to get my house sold, and it may never sell.
See, I love how exacting that is, Shelly. We're talking to Shelly Culbertson of John L. Scott. She's a principal broker. She works with her husband, Dave, the Culbertson team at John L. Scott in Medford. And she just made an amazing point of pricing and how the volatility of the market can be addressed by doing a different kind of comparables.